However, there could not be a more romanticised image of life on Australia's roads than what can be seen in a true Aussie drover. Spending his entire life on the road, just as his father did, Timmy the drover still lives out of a horse-drawn caravan on the plains, leading cattle to food and water. A rare reminder of how Australia's first road trippers would have once lived.
You just couldn't walk down the street and do it. No.
And the horse are just tied on here and you've got your reins and you sort of...
Away you go.
Away you go, you're off. Along the main road, you'll go along the highway.
So when I get going properly, yeah, I'll be driving up and down the road. Yeah.
And you'll follow the herds of cattle.
Yep. Right around. Where will they go? 6 months, nearly 6 months on this road.
So you've been doing it since you were how old?
7-year-old.
7 years old you started?
Yeah.
You love it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't do anything else?
No.
And with these fantastic Australian characters in mind and adventures in our sights, we left Brisbane and hit the road north.
There ain't a cloud inside. I look into your eyes, the bright blue ocean of your mind.
Now we're off to Australia's capital, Canberra, for some very close-up experiences at the National Zoo. Well, here at the National Zoo in Canberra, the emphasis is on personal, up-close experiences. These are the cotton-top tamarins. 30 years ago, these tiny New World monkeys could be found in Costa Rica, but no more. Many were collected for research. Others lost their home to heavy deforestation. And today, less than 1,000 live in the wild in northern Colombia. It's wildlife parks around the world, like here at the National Zoo, that are keeping this species alive. Visitors here get to appreciate just how minute they are. They weigh in at only half a kilogram. Slightly larger, but also endangered as a species, are the king cheetahs. I'm allowed into their enclosure by keeper Chris Hollett.
This is Yama. He's a 2.5-year-old male king cheetah, one of only about 20 in the world.
Now, these king cheetahs have very distinctive markings, very bold black striping here, and the spots on the side and lines on the side are very bold as well. And she'll let me touch her without being frightened or wanting to attack me.
Oh, they're very well conditioned, and this is what makes them the king cheetah, these stripes and blotches compared to a normal cheetah which just has the spots. So he's been hand-reared by humans. Basically, his mum rejected him because of this colour formation which he has.
Super fast, fastest cat in the world.
Fastest land animal, by far. 110 k's average speed, and they've been radar checked up at about 126, 127 kilometres an hour.
Now, what's the plan here at the National Zoo? You've got one of only 20 in the world. What's the plan to replicate?
This guy here, Yama, we do hope to breed him. We do have 2 other adult female cheetahs, which we hope are a carrier of this gene which he shows here now, and hopefully get a couple of more offspring, such as Yama here.
As we're touching this king cheetah, I can hear him purring, so obviously pleased with the meat.
And pleased with us just giving him some nice pats.
In another enclosure, Chris keeps me behind bars to see another big cat, this time from the Americas. As we're about to discover, these cats go by a multitude of names. They're hungry and agile, and we're about to come to within centimetres of their gnashing teeth. So Chris, we've got what's known as a puma or a cougar.
Yep, or a mountain lion or a Florida panther. They've got about 40 different names.
Okay, and the name you give to this particular cat?
This is Cree. She's our female cougar.
And she's a good leaper?
She is. They can jump around 5 metres.
We're about to watch that.
So, I hope so. We'll see how it goes. Cree.
Right up as high as you can, and whoa, just like that.
They're the second most widespread cat in the world. Hence why they do have so many different names as well, because they're found, each little country, town and state basically has their own little name for them.
You're going to put that meat up quite high. And again, in a matter of seconds. First one cat, then two of them together. Chris dangles the bone right in front of us. Put that out there and she'll hang from there, right? Oh, she's like that. Now, you haven't had time to put that up, have you?
There we go.
Was that meant to happen?
Oh yeah, that's how we want. Just watch yourself there. We got the other one over as well.
Watch yourself there, because if she comes up, she can easily put a paw through here. Whoa, goodness gracious me. Now that shows you how savage they can be just with each other, and they're best of mates, aren't they?
They sure are. They're built for fighting. They're built for bringing down large prey item, even though humans aren't one of the main food source. So.
Our final experience is with the giraffes. Now, the National Zoo boasts that it offers touching experiences, and that's certainly what we're about to enjoy with one of the bigger giraffes. As Chris explains, these giraffes are getting to trust their keepers. Okay, so I can feed Hummer and feel the power there. Getting into some pellets. Now, Hummer, you're training.
Yeah, training to do target, what we call target training, which is just a old broom handle with a tennis ball in the end. He goes to that target, holds that target. It's very important for things like body checks, vet checks, because they can be quite a flighty animal. And obviously, being so large, they can be quite a dangerous animal as well. So this is all very, very important in terms of his training. My ultimate goal is to be able to run my hand all the way down his neck and be comfortable with me doing so. So in the long term, if he does get any injuries, as I said, I'm able to treat them and he has the trust within me. Target. Good.
And with that act of absolute trust, we leave Chris and his friendly giraffes. Next time we travel Oz, we set off across the Kimberley, pools, diamonds, waterfalls and cattle musters. The Tims take us to Australia's biggest rodeo. And we learn the secrets of throwing a boomerang. I do hope you're enjoying Travelling Oz. Join us next episode. I'm Grainger. Happy travels.